Hey everybody. I've never been a big fan of buckling up in the car ever since I was a little kid. Even my mom used to tell me that when I was a baby. I used to cry and pitch a fit in the car seat. I know that it's important and it's safe and all that, but it's so uncomfortable to me. It makes me feel car sick. I hate feeling restrained. But even like growing up, my dad, he would always like get on to me for not being buckled, and so I would buckle up for a few minutes, wait for him to forget, then I'd unbuckle again. And then it got to where he would unbuckle his seatbelt until it started dinging, and he would just hope that it would annoy me enough to hear that dinging that it would make me buckle up. But sometimes that wouldn't work, and he'd have to just pull over, and we'd just sit there until I just finally decided to buckle up because I didn't want to sit there no more. So, like, even as an adult, like, since I've been 16 driving on my own, I never would buckle up. I didn't care. I didn't have nobody to get on to me, so I wasn't doing it. But all this changed about a year ago with my cousin Sam. He was a big athlete, played baseball, really, I mean, he's still smart. He didn't die. So, but he was really into baseball. Good pitcher, starter for his team. But one day he was driving down the interstate, and it had just got done raining, and he hit a puddle, and his truck hydroplaned, and he like spun it around, rolled his truck a couple times, and what stopped him was the median in the interstate. But, you know, since he did roll his truck a couple times and he was not buckled, he did get tossed around quite a bit. He broke his wrist on his left hand, and he broke his femur in his right leg. And he had to go through a lot of surgery with both of those, rehab, physical therapy, just trying to regain strength in his leg and relearn movements. And since he broke his left wrist and he was a left-handed pitcher, he can no longer pitch for the break that it was. He's got a screw in his wrist now, so he can no longer pitch. So thankfully he survived and his body healed back to normal. But now I keep a picture of his wrecked truck on my dashboard to remind me to buckle up every time I get behind the wheel. I realize that something as small as buckling up can make a huge impact on your life. Like, if you didn't buckle up, like, you know, his life just changed like that. He can't play his favorite sport anymore. I mean, he's probably gonna have a lot more troubles with his leg later on down the road. So I just try to keep that in mind every time I get behind the wheels to buckle up, because I refuse to go through that kind of trauma for something I could avoid by just simply putting on my seatbelt.